And we are back for round 3 here in Austria. We've seen 4 absolutely sensational races, one heart-wrenching moment for me, but we're back, we're in the comms box. There can't be any well, there can be. I mean, I could be watching all sorts of things go ahead here, but we are here for the 5th race of the week, and today I'm delighted to be joined by Mr. Blowhole Chris Bailey, or Senior McBlowhole, I think it is.
Hello, Mr. Connor.
How are you?
Well, I'm doing good. I'm doing good actually. Yeah, it's Friday, Friday, and MRC-X is always exciting.
Of course it is. Now, we also have the Flying Scotsman.
That's another exciting thing.
We've also got a guy who has a son in this league now, known as Baby Gav. Hello, Mr. Night Shadow.
Baby Gav, Baby Gav, Baby Gav.
No, now we've got adult Gav, who sometimes acts like a baby, but we've got adult Gav here. How are you?
I am well. It's Friday, and I can tell you that according to the weather forecast, there may be a chance of rain in the race. Now, I'm saying maybe a chance of rain, but
only maybe. That's a bit disappointing.
Yeah.
Can we just appreciate here, seeing as we've got a Baby Gav, does that mean we can call you Daddy?
Daddy Banshee.
It's really best we don't call him. Oh, there's someone in the wall. Kellogg's is already, yeah. I mean...
Oh, Kellogg!
Yeah.
That is an unhappy Rice Krispie.
Well, I was going to say snap, crackle, pop, bang.
I'd say, yeah, I'd say snap, crackle, bang. To be fair, that's probably the better one right now.
Yes. So, rumour going around the paddock.
Mr. Squeaky Voice, yep.
Rumour that a certain Mark Johnson is running a tribute to, lo and behold, our gracious leader, Martin Hills.
I think that's actually Mark Hodgson. But
and Simba.
Simba as well.
I was just going to mention Hodgson afterwards because I've been told to plug it by someone. Yes, I believe they're running on track together as well.
Well, Mark isn't currently on track, Hodgson.
There's no. Oh no, there's someone else wearing running purple as well. I'm awful. Scott's running a similar one. There we go. That's what it is.
Well, there's Simba's. This is in, well, obviously, as we know, our great leader is leaving MRC for at least the time being. He'll still be around, he'll still be watching, so don't use that as an initiative to create naughty
Martin.
stuff. But
I think he's in the pub at the moment.
The pub?
It's still MRC.
Well, cheers for the invite.
What kind of leader is he?
Well, cheers for the invite.
What kind of leadership is this, Martin? Sort it out.
In protest, that stream over. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. But we've got, obviously, here's Simba's purple and I think that's gold. Purple and gold livery for Martin Hills. Obviously, that is the colours. I'm going to Scott straight after, but there is Simba's. Where is Scott? There is Scott's. His is.
Get on track. I want to see your Todge.
Wow. I will be going very shortly. Yes, it is a one-off livery. I'm only going to use it this week. Just to say thank you for everything Martin's done for the league from day one, and also just not for that, but he's helped a lot of people individually. So it's just using his company colours.
Yes.
So I'm using those colours this evening.
Trying to
recreate that. Yeah, that's my inspiration for the evening.
I'm sure on behalf of all commentators, racers, stewards, administrators, whatever you may be, we all say thank you, Martin, you're the reason we're all here doing this, so thank you.
Cheers, mate. Here, yes.
Exactly.
We will miss you.
Please come back.
Yeah. Well, so you can always find us on a Monday evening, and so you know where we are.
Just to clarify, he's not dying. But he will be back.
Should we do a tribute race? Oh, we've got Licious has gone round at the S's. In the sector. Mr. Licious.
I don't know if he's deliberately made his name. Like, I'm just gonna stick with Queen Lizzie because, yeah.
So Licious and the Repel both have very similar liveries. They've gone for the Aquafresh toothpaste kind of vibe.
They do.
Refreshing is one word for it. I'm not sure if that's the case.
clean.
Yeah, we'll go with clean.
Yeah.
Gav has gone for what is clearly the colours of Rangers FC in. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's the Cool Runnings car. It's the Cool Runnings car.
Yeah.
Well, it's technically the 1960s Lotuses, but anyway.
Field of Rhythm, Field of Ride.
Oh my god. And you thought my accents were bad?
We don't go
that
to
is-
Jamaica on the calendar, mate. Sorry.
That is a full-on Cool Runnings kind of theme. I love it.
But Simba
You
is
slow
coming
down, guys. Have a
round
look at it. It's
the
lovely.
final corner, and where is he going to put it? Into 7th,
And Scott
105.7.
jumps him straight away by 1/100th of a second.
Well, I was going to say about Scott's actually like Martin tribute. His is basically the opposite to Simba's. He's gone for the gold with the splashes of purple over it.
I like both.
But they
I
are
think they're
both
very
equally as very good.
Very touching.
I'm just waiting for a certain Hodgebice to come out on track now. Oh, he is on track. There you go.
He is, and it's smart. I like the little red winglets.
Now, I've been informed
Very
that this
smart.
is actually the colours of Martin's brand that he is going away with, his company.
Are we going to plug
Single
the
Track
brand?
Safari.
There we go.
So, they are the colours of that, so it's still commemorative towards Martin himself and his brand, so a good touch there as well.
Very good. Very nice.
Ah, Martin is here in the live chat.
Oh,
The
he
hills are
is.
alive. That's what
Yes.
does it mean to the hills are alive?
He said he's here, he's tired and beard. Well,
Many beers.
yeah. I mean, fair
You
enough.
like beer.
We all love beer.
Martin gives away. Martin gives away. Anyway, so can we just please announce now, whilst we're here, Neil? This has been said multiple weeks in a row now. Stop using the Red Bull white livery. It's not okay. It's not big and it's not clever.
Yeah,
No,
no,
we don't like it.
I mean, it is a bit tragic, but
Bear in mind, we have got a significantly large Red Bull fan in Mr. Gavin in the comms box, and he doesn't like it. No. Stop it, Neil.
Bat Mezo's
Say your band.
livery is very nice. He's also on a hot
I
lap, so we will stick with
Do
him.
agree.
Running up
I
to
like Energy
turn
Dan's
3.
too.
Energy Dan, yeah. Well,
That's very nice.
speaking of Energy Dan, he's got a 100% record this season in the Challenger tier. Currently on 50 points. Looking very strong towards that Challenger tier title at the moment.
He is. He's really on form at the moment.
I've just seen a Helmet Hodge go into 5th on soft tyres. Mr. Hodge, what is going on? Where's the mediums? Come on!
You don't want to be
I
part of
need to get
medium
up there. I
gang.
seem
He's not
to
messing
attract
around.
carnage this season, so I'm trying to get up there and avoid it a little bit.
So sorry, is the rain at the start of the race or at the end?
No, towards
Well,
the end is apparently
yeah.
the forecast.
It
Okay.
may miss.
Yeah.
It's about 45 to 60 minutes where we may get rain, so
Yeah.
it is a potential that we could miss it.
Yeah. Okay. So
That
that's
didn't feel great, I'm not going to lie, so it's a bit... I will be going again.
yeah.
Good to see.
I am going to go also, but I'm going to go out on the mediums again.
Ooh, you fancy the medium, eh?
Do you know what? Let me rephrase that. I cocked up the final corner. So, I've got more time.
MRC-X, the home of X-rated comms.
I'm just looking at Saviour's livery, by the way. Look at
Yeah,
a
it's
little bit more
lovely.
PG. It's
It
lovely,
is
but
lovely.
depending on what angle you look at it, it looks like a Jaguar from some angles, and from other angles, it's a whole different kind of.
It looks like a packet of after eights.
It's like a chocolate camo. Kind of
Oh wow, I didn't notice
like
the
that.
brown at the back.
Yeah.
I thought it was green the whole way.
Depends the angle and the lighting. It's a very interesting livery. Saviour, aka Alex, good job. Me
Yeah,
love it.
that is actually incredible.
I am a
yeah,
fan of that.
I wish I knew how to do that. I'm not gonna lie, but fair play. Right. Anyway, we're gonna go up to. I think Lysias is on the lap, so we're gonna watch Lysias. Oh
He's
no,
just
okay,
gone
he's
off
just
the
backed
turn
out. Yeah. Lorpy, yep, he's on the lap. So let's see what his middle sector is. Is he up on his current time? He keeps it tight into that. He's a tenth up he's a tenth down at the minute, so he is currently not improving. But can he gain time into the last sector? Does he hit the curb into the penultimate corner? Nope. Oh, he does. He actually does try to ride it a little bit. What about that? Is he good for the final corner? He keeps it on track very well, but it's a bit slow.
Simba's right behind him.
And he stayed 8th, so no improvement from him at the moment. Simba's up to 4th. Wait, he's got to pop it in. Wow.
Saviour's just gone 3rd as well. We've got a tight fight between Neil, Lurabel, Saviour, and Simba, and obviously Licious, and then Hoseman.
Oh, Hoseman's had a moment at turn 3. He's lost his rear.
He's just demonstrating the Valtteri Bottas cutting of grass finishing school. That's what he's doing there.
Yeah, that was.
This is the track that Bottas did this at.
Yeah, it was actually. It was then exit of turn 4, though, I believe, wasn't it? So.
Was
yeah, 4 through 5.
Yes.
Mercedes-Benz decided to start making lawnmowers that day.
Am I right in thinking Kellogg's is driving with no assist tonight?
If he is, you know what? I genuinely respect that. Although Kellogg's has just gone through a DRS board.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's just taking another DRS
that's not
board.
what we do here. Joking, we'll let him off.
I'd say he's someone who had a very good week of racing this week and is currently on a lap. Mr. Stuvine.
He had a fantastic race in Tier 3, getting 2nd place, I believe, didn't he?
And he was up there, just a bit unlucky in Tier 4. But
yeah, I think, I might correct me if I'm wrong, but is Tier 3 2nd place the best he's had so far? I believe it is.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
his best finish.
Martin Hill says, gotta go, Papa John's is knocking on the door. Well, priorities, I don't blame you for that. I would do the same thing.
About the pizza.
He is.
I really hope he's on about the pizza and not something else.
Well, he has put pizza emojis on it, so I would presume he is. So
maybe that's a cover up.
But Gav 2/10 up. Oh no, that's actually.
So
Lorpy's gone round at turn 4.
Oh, that's not good. Let's see if
an Alex Albon style.
That is.
Actually, no, it's a bit harsh on Albon, but we live for it.
So what happened to you, Gav?
Well, as I was coming through turn 9, the rear end stepped out a bit, so I had to get on the brake. So I'm probably 5/10.
Kellogg's retired. Energy Dan's on an improvement lap, by the way. He's on an improved lap. If you can get a good final corner.
Let's go to Energy Dan. He's crossing the line.
Oh, he improves. He doesn't improve his position.
So marginally. Sadly. Oh, Hoseman 1044. Now we're seeing sometimes. Laura Pell is currently up, but only very marginally. Has he backed out? He looks very slow. No, I don't think he is.
Mark Hodgson is just up on his lap, by the way, everybody.
Oh, I don't think that's a rumour. I think that's you watching him, but still.
It is. He's still up. He's a 10th and a half up, coming through the no sector. Can the Hodge get into the top 4 or 5?
Don't mean to scare him up, but we are on board with him. Coming through the penultimate corner.
Will help him in the
does touch the curb slightly.
It's a lovely line.
Very clean through the last sector. And
that puts him 7th.
P7.
Big improvement. 4 tenths.
Yeah, I made a mistake in the middle sector, so unfortunately lost about a 10th and a half there. So yeah, it's what it is.
Energy Dan literally doing the boss ass line there through turns 5, 6, 7.
Gav's very adamant on doing his lap on the mediums. Very adamant.
It's the cool runnings car. That's what it is.
He's a bit wide and he's invalidated. Oh,
he's taken the cool runnings livery and decided to be cool-headed and go for the medium.
That was unlucky.
And I like that.
Yeah.
I really like your livery, Gav. I'm not trying to brown nose or anything here, but I genuinely really like it. I think it's stunning.
It's nice.
I'm feeling the rhythm and I'm feeling the ride. It's bobsleigh time!
These mediums aren't getting me into the top 10 though.
Well, you have done 3 laps on them, so they might be slightly past their best.
I might have to just go onto the red-walled tyres, as our American friends would say, the red wall.
Red wall. Now, speaking of red walls, DRS Julian is on the red wall tyre. He's half a second up, and he's got a fantastic colour scheme going on his car. Some would call it a Golf McLaren, some would call it Iron Brew. I prefer just to call it beautiful.
Mandy says Hoseman's car's like a flamingo on wheels.
Hey, that's a good thing, is it not?
No, but it's just, yeah. Kellogg says he's racing with medium traction, so he's not gone full assist off. He's put them back on this time.
By the way, shout out to Batmizo. His car is definitely a throwback to the Marlboro McLaren that Mr. Senna and Mr. Prost was driving.
Yeah, I said I like
the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, his is very nice.
Really good, very nice.
I think R777 Control Alt Delete. I'm calling him. Yeah, he's he's running a very, I think it's a in-game livery like one created by the game, so, but it's still, I actually kind of like it weirdly. But 3 tenths down, no improvement from him. Neil in his Red Bull has backed off. Now he's invalidated. What about DRS Julian?
The Arava one, so no points for you, stay joining smooth. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, DRS Julian is running his Iron Brew car again, just like he did last week.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. I do like it though. I still think at the moment it's between Saviour and some lad called Night Shadow, in my opinion, for the livery. Those two are my favourites at the present. I do like the Martin tributes. Oh, Saviour's lost at turn 1! Oh, just watch it. That was almost a beautiful drift.
That looks almost like he clipped the curb on it, turn 1.
Yeah. For those who know the Teriyaki Boys music from Tokyo Drift, that is in my head right now.
Yeah, Energy Dance is very nice actually. I've only just seen it properly for the first time.
Energy Dance is up there.
It's very similar to one Simba had before actually.
Yes.
But
although even when if you forget for a moment the Martin Hills tribute that Mark's running, Mark's livery is actually a very nice livery.
Oh, 5 place penalty for Laura Pell. Is that with...
What's happened there?
Was that with Julian?
Saviour, maybe. No. I'm not sure. He's wide at the second and third corners.
Yeah, that looks very strange. Melvin's out.
Melvin's retired.
He's retired. There's a lot of weird things going on right now. But Scott is on a lap, but he's hit the grass. I don't think that's going to be an improvement from Scott.
Gavin is a quarter of a second up, coming through the middle sector.
Oh, let's go on board with Gavin for the end of his lap. He's coming into the penultimate corner. Does he take the curb like other people? No, he completely misses it. But how is he? Oh, he's very good on that curb. He's probably gained a lot of time out of that final corner. Up to sixth place. Wow, good lap.
He's just matched Saviour.
Hodgie's also on a lap. Let's go down to actually, who's further on the track? Actually, currently Simba is, so we'll go on board with Simba. Is he up in the middle section?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, Neil has just retired as well in the last minute. I'm not
Simba
sure what's happened there.
3 tenths off his fastest at the minute. How's Stuvine doing? He got up to 10th. Good luck from Stuvine. Oh, Simba's
gone.
Was that Scott or Simba? I've just seen someone have a massive moment.
Scott's gone.
Yeah.
And we've got Demidad and Control Delete are both really backed up going into turn 3. We've also got a Gav down there. We've got a few cars all down there. It looks like trying to get some space.
Yeah.
There's no time for space. It's just slow down laps.
Yeah. Laura Pell's on the lap though. Can he put this on pole? Let's see what his middle sector's like. He struggled very much on his last lap. But what's he going to be like coming to the end of the middle sector?
John Boy's retired now, and he's a collision with Energy Dan, who's got a 5 place penalty.
There's a lot of people here with 5 place penalties. Oh, Saviour into fastest, but where's Laura Pell is currently up. Is he going to be able to improve? He misses the curb on the penultimate corner. How much of it does he take on the final corner? He's very good, and he keeps it on the track. Is he going to put it into pole? Second!
No, second!
Oh, separated by 1500.
A quarter of a tenth.
Wow.
A quarter of a tenth.
That is mightily close at the front.
That's 2 of the best drivers in Tier 1.
But we have got Mark, but he's currently a 10th down on his time. Can he make time up into the last sector? I'm interested to see all the lines into this, because a lot of people vary, but he's really pushing the limits there. You can see he's
absolutely send it.
Yeah, is he going to improve? Into 6th, that's huge. Yeah. What about the Lorpy?
For second, that final corner, fantastic.
Yeah, I actually thought I crossed the line out of time.
Yeah, I was going to say, because you said you validated, so I was like,
I still have control. And I was 3 tenths down coming out the first corner.
That's qualifying done. Interestingly, Control Delete's done 6 laps on this tyre.
Yeah, well, I think
that doesn't add up to me.
I think ultimately, obviously, he doesn't have to start on them because he's outside the top 10. So, in that perspective, I believe, yeah. So we've got. Yeah, go on, Gav.
No, I was just going to say, I've got a Helmet Hodge in front of me and a Fishy Lion Shiwang behind me.
Oh, we've got 3 administrators in virtually a line.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I think we should have a commentator, steward, admin kind of showdown of some form at some point. Bash, yes. I would like to volunteer myself to be part of this. I'm sure everyone else would love to jump at this. What do you boys think to the suggestion?
Monaco?
No.
Yeah, I take back everything that's just been said.
For context, Gav, myself, and Connor and a few others had a little bash, we should say, at Monaco about a month ago.
Yeah, that was Bergen's fault, though.
Pre-season, and a certain Bergen and a certain Carl decided that going backwards on the track with full damage on would be funny, and it rather ruined things. Now,
well, it was funny.
Coming back to this, Lurapel's got a 5-place penalty, so he will start 7th.
He will. He'll actually drop behind. I think he will. He's got very good pace, but Saviour is on pole. Lurapel's second. Will go through the rest of the grid during the formation lap because we have run out of time. But
we're getting carried away here.
That was a very close qualifying, especially at the front in particular, with that gap between Lurapel and Saviour. So I think we're going to have... It's just a shame that obviously Lurapel is going to be dropping back. I'd like to see what happened there, of course, but it is definitely sunny to start with, which is not something I sadly saw in Tier 4, but...
Oh, I was going to say, if people are listening, do remember to record your footage.
Yeah,
yes.
That's always a good thing, because it makes...
Just in case.
No footage, no...
he was going to try...
Do you want to try that one again, Chris Bailey?
He was going to try and go full Paddy McGuinness and just bottled it.
Yeah, I realised I should probably keep this PG. No footage and no damns given by the stewards regarding your claims, appeals and requests. That's the polite way of saying it.
You'll be told, sorry, no, basically.
No licensing, no footage, no listening.
Penalty.
Yes, or no relief from penalty.
Yeah. But
leave it at that, because this could have gone worse.
To start, so the starting grid is basically Saviour in pole, Hoseman starts second, Neil is in third, Lysias fourth, he's the lead driver of the Challenger tier, Mark fifth, aka fourth for the Elite tier, Gab is net second but starts sixth on the road, Lurapel seventh, Simba eighth, Demidad ninth, Lorpy 10th, Stuvine up there in 11th, DRS Julian, well I should say Melbourne 12th, but he has been taken out of the formation now, Julian 13th, Control Delete 14th, Scott 15th, Bat Mazo in 16th, Energy Dan, who's the championship leader, all the way down in 17th, which basically makes him effectively 6th in the Challenger tier. Johnny Smooth 18th, John Boy 19th, and Kellogg's in his Mercedes looking car.
I quite like that.
I think he ran the same last week though, I think.
No, it wasn't, it was Carl that ran that last week, I think.
Yeah, it may have been
fair,
actually.
That was actually quite nice. I will say that was really nice.
Yeah, it definitely was. But I think we're going to see a lot of drama, just like we have in just about every single race this week. And
we love drama.
Austria is a track that it basically indicates drama from the minute you set off the line, really, doesn't it?
I blame Helmut Marko. It's all his fault.
It is a great... I love the track though. I love driving it.
I do. It's a very fun track.
Yeah.
Right, so formation is just about done.
We've got the last cars lining up on the grid. Now they're taking a very long time to line up.
Kellogg's is a little bit behind, but he's there now.
He is, and the lights are gonna start going any second. Come on, start going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hour away, and Saviour's made an absolutely amazing start. But Hoseman's nearly lost it already off the line. Marcus, Lysias has made a great. Lysias is gone. He's spun at turn 1. He literally just put too much throttle down. But Neil is there in second. We've got Hoseman and Mark side by side heading into turn 3. Who's going to come out with this one on top? Mark's got the better exit, the much better exit. And Mark takes P3 off Hoseman. Gav's also made a good start. He's up to P5. Lurapel, he's still there. He's kept himself out of trouble. This is going to be very, very close now.
Gav and Lurapel were side by side going through turn 2 and 3, and Gav actually got the drive off 3 to pull away from Lurapel. And now he's having Hoseman at the inside of 6. Oh, he's just to back out of it. Barway off the start, Hoseman got a flyer, then got oversteer, because he clearly just sent the wheel spin. And, yeah, that's what's dropped him down. Lirapel's got a run on Gav coming into penultimate corner. This is going to be a brave one. He's backed out of it, wisely so. Oh! Lirapel's with the curve on the inside of the second last corner. He's gone!
Oh, he's gone, and so's Hoseman with him.
And Hoseman's gone too. No, they went separately. Separate
They
incidents.
did go separately.
Yeah, but they've got...
one was behind and one was in
On either
front.
side of Gav was in the middle of a spinning sandwich.
Yeah.
Whoa, so
We're
Gav
gonna
is
call
the
that
big
the
gain.
Spinala.
Gav's made a huge gain at the minute because I tell you something. Look at the start from Control Alt Delete down in 14th up to 6th. Wow. And then
Also,
you've got
also mentioned Scott on the mediums is up to 8th. I think. He's
are any
16th,
of
wasn't
those
he?
guys getting? They're all getting wing changes, I believe, in the pits currently.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Championship leader Energy
Licious.
Dan as well is in the pits for a new wing. I didn't see Lysias hit the wall though, but he obviously maybe had contact with
It
someone.
was coming out of turn 1. I don't know what happened in front, but
Yeah.
he was turn 1.
Yeah, I know he lost it, but I'm not sure if he. I don't think he hit the wheel from that spin, so I don't know if he made contact later in the lap.
He must have done. He must have.
But the big gainer off the start is Control Alt Delete. He's in second for the Challenger tier at the moment, so that
Yeah,
is, and he's right
Neil,
on the
by
back
the way.
of Simba as well. Can I just add?
We also appreciate Neil is all over Saviour, like
He
a
is.
champ on chips. And this is Saviour, who is, as we all know, one of the fastest guys in Tier 1. And
Yeah.
Neil is right on him, giving him no room to breathe. And he's in DRS range. He's got DRS and Saviour heading to turn 2.
But we also have a flying Scotsman who's just set the fastest lap of the race at the
Neil's at
moment.
the
So
inside, Saviour's turn
he
3.
is,
He's at the
he's,
inside.
he's
bailed
backed out of it. That was
He's
quite smart, I think, because obviously
bailed.
now
He
he's
goes turn
gonna
4.
get DRS all the way down, run down to turn 4. Is he
he's
going to
gonna
close
have it.
enough? I think
He's
he
got
is.
speed.
He's closing. He goes for the inside. Is he going to? He's going to make the late lunge, and he's
Saviour
plenty
leads
of
the
space given from Saviour. Wow, brilliant defending. That is textbook for that corner.
Yep, Saviour got great drive off the exit, and that really helped him recover the position.
It is, and you've got Mark and Gav just waiting to pounce on this battle, both sitting
yes.
just comfortably within a second of them. Simba's a bit behind, and he's under a lot of pressure from Control Alt Delete here. Only
He is.
2/10. Like Control Alt
Mr.
Delete is having a
Delete is on it.
great race at the moment. But I do believe Simba is racing with no assists, so
He has been recently pushing that a little bit, so again, fair play to him. That's
it definitely
Good to see
is.
the
But can I
progression
just say,
development.
Gav is
Neil Vincent
absolutely
saving
flying.
someone.
Yeah, he
Ooh.
backed out of it, but he's going to have to
He's
run
gonna have
down
it,
to
yeah.
turn 3. He's all. But so's Mark.
We've
Can
got
we
full
see
car
3
fight
wide
for the lead
here? Where have we seen that before? Tier 1 and 4. But Neil
tier.
makes the dive
Neil's
and
at the
he's through.
inside.
But
As
now
soon as
the
he has
risk
DRS
is
on him here, he's in trouble.
Saviour's now
He's in
got
trouble
DRS
here.
back, so say it's going to be very much a DRS trade here. Is Saviour close? He is. He's
Yellow
not going to
flag
make the
middle
move this
sector.
time, sadly. Who's the yellow flag? I think it's Lysias again, you know. It is Lysias' round in the last sector. Final corner. It's not been the best start to the race for Lysias, but let's go back to this battle for the lead because this is intense. We also have Simba, who's been overtaken by Control Alt Delete now.
Oh,
So-
it'd be interesting to see if he sticks with him.
He is still with him at the moment, but we are going to head back to that battle for the lead because
Yeah, it's getting hot. It's getting
we've got
very
4
hot here.
cars here within the space of roughly a second.
If
So
this front 4 fight was a spice at Nando's, it would be extra hot, and it would be
It
a whole bottle of it. It's getting
definitely
tasty.
would. But Saviour is going to have
But
DRS.
he's still close.
Saviour doesn't seem to have the best straight line speed.
He's not using the ERS, that's why.
Yeah,
We've got yellow
but he
flags
is
in the
closing,
middle
he's
sector.
closing, he's closing. Oh, he
Safety
backs
car,
out a bit,
safety car, it's got safety car.
oh,
We
that
got a
is for
Delta.
Kellogg's, I'm guessing.
Yes, Kellogg's has got a turn 3 exit.
Yeah.
On the
What
right-hand
happened to
side.
Lirapel? Oh yeah, he crashed, didn't he? Yeah, he had that moment at the final
He
corner.
was trying
Yeah,
to take Mr. Bobsleigh and lost his rear end on the curb. Gav,
yeah.
that's your new name. If I'm the blowhole, you're the Bobsleigh.
Bobsleigh Banshee.
Oh yes.
I will say the other thing is any of those drivers that have underfueled their car, this is delightful.
You say that because that's you?
Yes. you know on these races that I do tend to
You tend
try
to give
and throw
away
some
everything,
strategy
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, I know what you're like. That's why I know when
Yeah.
you say something like that. That's why it's that's why it's being said.
Yes.
But I think, oh, we got Mark and we've got Saviour by the looks of it, both coming in for a very early stop actually.
I personally would, though. If I were them, I would.
It'll be interesting to see what tyres each one of them are going for.
It seemed logical to do that. I think you're going to have a couple of laps behind the safety car, and I think the softs just weren't going to kind of last long enough.
Yeah, onto medium soft
safety car. I wasn't going to lose too many spots. I hope.
Yeah.
As Melbourne goes past.
Yeah.
I think the amount of time you'll lose here for an extra stop, you'll gain back anyway. The softs have only got another 2 or 3 laps maximum in them.
But
the safety car.
There's one man here that's sitting really pretty, and we know when he gets it all together, it's very quick. Scott on the mediums in P4.
Yeah, really big shout to Scott. Obviously, he's doing a great job this race, and frankly, he's actually, considering he's on the medium, he's in a very good place. As is Melbourne in P5.
Yeah, and control delete. Let's just actually have a look at how many places he's gained, because he's made 11 places, as has Scott, both of them, in the first 6 laps of this race. I know obviously there's been some tactical pit stops with Mark, Xavier or Simba, but that's still highly impressive.
Yes.
So, and Melbourne obviously up 7 as well, but the biggest, I don't want to say losers because it sounds horrible, but the biggest droppers, I should say, Lysias 12 places, and Laura Pell obviously down in 19th place. So he's got a are we going to see a last to first challenge today?
Well, he's not last, so
but he is. He's the last remaining driver.
Okay.
So
you know what I mean.
Yeah, he's not technically last, but he kind of is. So, but how many laps of? So Gav obviously decided to stay out. So too early for you, Gav?
Gav and Neil there.
Yeah, something strange looked like it happened there on the timing screen. It said you went ahead of him.
Yes. Slightly. And I returned said position.
No, it's just it looked weird because obviously I was looking further back on the grid, so I was confused.
He was, Neil, as he came out the final corner, I think he was starting to weave a bit more, and I was just free rolling in my bobsleigh.
Feel the rhythm, feel the ride.
Say something, if there was snow on the hill you're going up now, but you was going downwards, it would be so you'd be able to use your bobsleigh.
Yes.
But that would be definitely something to try, for sure. But I think obviously you got Mark, Xavier, Simba all there, sat there pretty on their medium tyres, knowing that obviously Gav and Neil both have to come in as well. So, and it's not going to be ridiculously long until Gav and Neil have to come in either. So,
really?
Well, no, I think they can last around 15 laps usually. But speaking of it, that said SC is coming in now. So, when is Neil going to bolt it? I saw, from what I saw this week, a lot of it is going to be final corner. They tend to go, but Neil might be playing mind games with me. So, who knows? But what's your opinion on the livery ahead of you, Gav?
Shocking.
I was going to say,
appalling.
I remember the charity race when you didn't like Melbourne when he did this.
No.
So, since that day I've been against it.
It's a bit fun designing your own livery, even if it's a tribute or a copy of something. And Neil's gone already.
Neil's gone very early, and I think he looked like he sort of caught Gav napping there because he's pulled nearly a second already. So, I don't think Gavek's quite expected that, and he's not quite under pressure yet from control delete, but he's close enough to him.
Fair play to Neil.
That is that. Oh, control delete just had a massive moment on the exit of turn 1.
Scott's going to have him here. He's vulnerable.
He is,
Scott's on the inside.
We know Scott is relentless on the brakes, and he's very good. Late braking, he's made the move, but he has got on track. He's gone very wide. Is he going to come back on ahead? He is currently ahead.
Control delete got a penalty there.
Oh, there was contact. I think between Xavier wasn't there. It looked so Xavier went up in the air there.
Oh, control delete's at the inside of Xavier.
He is, they are still battling, but control delete hit the grass, and now he's got Mark behind him for a lot of pressure, but control delete also just got a penalty, which is not going to help his cause at all.
Can the Hodge dodge our good friend control delete?
Oh, Neil's gone! Neil's gone!
Whoa! That was... 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 On his own, I'm presuming.
Yes,
Yeah.
nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with
I was
me.
going to say, it looked, from what you saw in the background, it looked like he lost it on the curb. So,
He's coming in right at the final corner. Mark's going to have him in turn 1. He's at the inside. The Hodge has got through.
yeah, it's a great place to
coming
make
out.
an overtake. Yes.
Good move from the Hodge.
Coming out of turn 8, he seemed to almost as if he got on the curb, and that can spin you around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
curve
can do,
exit is
definitely.
very, very dangerous.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looked like he went on his own from the view I had, because obviously I was watching around Mark area, so in the distance
Energy
you
down
could
on the
see.
inside of Lower Powens, turn 3.
Oh, that's control. Scone as well. Turn 3.
Oh, that's such a shame, and I've just seen
unlucky.
debris fly up, so someone back there has got wing damage. I think someone ran into the back of him. I believe it's
Lower
Demidad.
Pow and Energy down having a
It's not
fantastic
Demidad,
fight.
okay, it's someone
Energy
else.
down the inside again of Lower Pow.
Let's go to this battle with Energy down and Lorapel
Lower
because
Pow's back ahead again. The
Yeah.
last turns 1, 2, 3 and 4, these two have been side by side pretty much the whole time.
yeah, they
Energy Dan's
most
clearly
definitely
hungry and
have.
Lower Pow was fighting his way back.
Well, Energy Dan knows that title right now, especially with Gav winning like the whole thing, is currently in a bit of danger because Gav will close the gap here
Yes.
as things stand. So
Saviour has cleared Scott, however, so I'd expect Saviour on his much newer tyres to chase Gav, who's had a moment at turn 1.
oh, Gav just
That
got
bobsleigh-
very wide at turn 1.
That bobsleigh hit the ice hard there.
It definitely did. Scott is side by side with Mark heading into turn 3. Mark makes the
through.
move
Scott didn't
like
fight
nearly
that particularly
before
hard.
the braking
He knew
zone.
it
Yeah.
wasn't his race.
Yeah, I think Scott knows that obviously that was quite sensible from Scott to do that.
Yeah.
Next up for
Was not
Scott
his
is
race.
Simba. Well, next up for Simba, I should say, is Scott. So it is. I feel a bit sorry for Control Delete. I mean, he's having such a great race. I know he's side by side with Energy Dan. Who's going to come out of this battle? Oh, very late on the brakes from Control Delete, and he's gone into the gravel. Oh, that was very,
clearly likes
very,
sending it
very
hard on the
late.
brakes.
That was incredibly late on the brakes. Wow.
By the
But
way, John Boy's livery is one of the default ones from the story part of the game.
oh, Saviour nearly just went at the penultimate corner. He just had a massive twitch. But he is
He's clearly in a hurry
closing.
to get on with it, isn't he? He's in a hurry.
He is. He's using that ERS as well. He knows he wants that gap down to Gav, and then he wants. Basically, he's using Gav right now as to get past him, and then to hopefully he's going to think, oh, I want him to hold up Mark. So, but the yellow flag sector 1. Who is that at turn 1? Is that Gaming Demidad, I
It's
think.
Lorpy. Lorpy's dropped.
Lorpy, okay.
Floppy.
Floppy Lorpy.
Flopmeister himself.
Yeah, but
That
now we
music's
had.
got past Energy down, by the way.
Yeah. Bergen just said, just click the streamers on my break at work now. Seen the white Red Bull. Bye, guys.
Bergen, you know.
We like creativity, don't we, Gav?
Very much so.
Sorry, I've just realised you are now in an intense battle with Saviour, who is hunting you down. He's coming around the point. Yeah, how's Gav's exit going to be? But his tyres are getting old now. How much grip is he going to have left? But Saviour's going to have DRS. Is he going to try and make the move into turn 1? From what I've seen of Saviour so far, he doesn't like making it into turn 1. He will wait until 3, sometimes even 4. So I think if he can get this done early enough in the rundown to turn 3, which he's going to have DRS, he's closing already. Is he going to make a lunge on Gav into there? No, he's not. He is going to wait for the rundown to turn 4. But I do think Saviour may have higher wings here because he doesn't look the quickest in a straight line.
Yeah, generally speaking, that is the faster way to run here.
Saviour, he makes a move round the outside. He's obviously going to get the better exit, but Gav's very good on the brakes and he judges that to perfection. But Gav, oh, Saviour's on the grass. That was very, very close to Saviour having a massive moment there. But Gav has used nearly all of his battery here. So, and you got Mark sat there behind. I think he's waiting to collect the scraps on this one. Scott's still sat there with some good pace, but he is now being closed down by Simba, who is just over half a second behind him now. So this is going to be very much another battle.
Yeah, it's quite clear Gav does not want to give that fight, although he has obviously just lost position there. He'll now get DRS again on Saviour. So Gav clearly is seeing this as his opportunity to fight and fly at the front. if we get a safety car in about 10 laps time, or even more, 5 laps time even, I should say, Gav will be laughing.
Yep, Simba is also closing now as well.
Mark is all over Mr. Jenkins.
Yes, he is. And
can't really afford to let Saviour get too far ahead.
That's the spirit, Mark. That's the spirit.
Noted, understood.
No, we don't do that because that's.
There's no team play in MRC-X.
I'm chasing him.
There's no team play in MRC-X.
Fantastic job.
We don't like team play, we like battling over here. So, Simba is still... I'm wondering if he's got higher wings as well, because he's not really gaining on Scott in a straight line. Let's have a look at the penalties for drivers. 6 seconds for Bat Mazo, he's struggling for them. But I think Neil's down at 18th now, he's really lost out from that spin. But let's go to the battle for the lead because Gav is going to close. Who are you watching currently, Chris?
I'm still watching the fight for the lead, sorry. But Simba's just up the inside.
Let's have a look.
Scott. He's just on the exit.
But Scott is going to have DRS back on the run down to turn 4 and he's in the slipstream. Scott's going to make a move to the inside. Is he going to try and pull that place back? No, he's not. He backs out a bit. But I think, again, it's another one that's coming to pits. Scott doesn't need to fight that really, does he? So, credit to Gav though. He's on what? How old are his tyres now? Let me just go and have a look.
Gav's on 13 laps.
So he's on 13 lap tyres and he's kept with Saviour very well here, but it's
Plus
notably that he's,
plus
yeah, I was
qualifying.
going to say it looked like he was struggling in that middle sector, and now he's released Mark
Mark's
to
got
get
him now.
after Saviour. So this is going to be the battle for the lead.
Gav's pitting. He's had enough.
The thing is, these medium runners may have to come in again. Majority
I
of
think
them.
they will. I think they will.
So-
Gav's pitting now. Gav can go to the end from here.
That's what I mean. Gav can go to the end. So Gav is almost a nailed on one stop here, unless there's another safety car, and then
Lower tyres. On the
what's
final
that?
corner.
Have I just said
Final
safety
corner.
car and jinx?
Safety car, safety car.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
Well, that could not have came at a worse time for Gav because
And
he
it could
was
have come at a
pitted.
better time for Mark and Saviour, to be honest.
Yeah,
but,
Marcus Saviour
yeah.
will now pit. That said, actually, I'd take it back because Gav is now effectively P3 in the race. And he might lose a few positions because they will have a faster stop with the safety car shenanigans.
Gav, I am sorry for that.
Yeah, sorry Gav, but that has not quite worked.
That looks so rigged that I said
it has.
safety car, and literally the next second a safety car came out. But, you know.
To be fair, it actually has worked. Because, again, for Mark and Saviour and that pitted, what, 10 laps ago?
Well, they're all coming in now, so Saviour and Mark are both coming in. Simba stays out, so Simba's gone for track position
Simba's
here.
bold
Is
here.
he gonna go to the? Is he gonna try and go to the end here? I really
don't
think
think
he's
it's
gonna
doable.
try it.
It's not.
If you think
what
about
I
it though,
advise.
like look at what Gav's just done. 15 laps on a set of softs. He only has to do 20. Well, it'll be actually near on 30. It'll be near on 30. Yeah. Oh, that is. Yeah. They're not.
No, I only have to do 20.
And Scott stayed out as well. Scott hasn't made a pit stop yet.
He's gambling on another safety car.
I
in the
think
race.
Scott is going to try and get this to lap 24, 25, then just put a set of softs on. So,
To be fair, I've come out behind the two people that I was right with anyway.
yeah,
so
you haven't
you've
really
done
lost,
okay
but you
there,
just
Gav.
haven't gained either, so it's just, yeah. But Lysius, where has he come
Back up
from?
to sixth. He's managed to avoid some trouble.
I think did he pit on the
Did
same
he
lap
pit?
as Gav?
He's just pitted now.
Okay, well he's gained a lot of play. So's Lorapel. Like Lorapel is right up there again now. Hoseman's really lost out, and Hoseman didn't pit either. He's on 4 lap old tyres, so Hoseman's still down in 14th currently. But yeah, so this is definitely going to be an interesting restart. Energy Dan's gone for a set of softs, so he definitely has to stop again. He's not taking them 20 laps, and if he does, they're going to feel dreadful. They're going to feel like driving a bobsleigh. So there's a few people got a different way here. Scott, I'm intrigued to see how it works out. If he gets another safety car, could be laughing. If he doesn't, he could have a lot of problems here. The same for Simba. So And we know how quick Xavier and Mark both have been so far in this race. Gab as well. I mean, he had good pace on those soft tyres even at the end of the stint. So it's going to be very interesting to see how all of this plays out, definitely, because if there's one track where you want a sprint race as well, it's probably Austria.
Yeah, this is definitely, in terms of overtaking, this works.
Yeah.
You can fight here, you can actually give it a go.
Well, I think we've seen like at least a 4 wide moment now, or at least 4 cars within DRS of each other in every race this week, I think, at some point. So we've seen some quality racing. Yeah, sorry, Gav.
Yeah, even if you have older tyres here, as long as you can stay within DRS, you're laughing because you're gaining so much on the car in front.
Well, this is what I mean, though. I mean, Xavier had pretty much, compared to you at least on the last stint, brand new tyres. Okay, so, and you were on what, 14, 15 lap old when he got past you. You kept with him for that next lap, so your pace on those softs was still pretty impressive. I mean, I noticed just before you came in the pitch, you lost quite a bit of time in the middle section. Obviously, Mark was right on the back of you. But
I had a moment, and I went to the right, as Mr. Hodge will tell you. I went and followed the official pit line.
Yeah, you did. We were on board with you, so we saw that. So I'm wondering. It is coming in this lap. When is Simba going to go? But Scott is harrying him. Scott is, like, he's side by side with him. Scott wants to get going already. But
who can blame him?
No, you can't blame him at all, because the best thing for Scott here is to get past Simba because of his strategy. But has he got the tyres to do so? I personally don't think so. Is Scott, and I think Simba's taken a leaf out of Neil's book, but he hasn't caught Scott napping. Scott's there, but Xavier is already closing on Scott. Is he going to make the move into turn 1? He's gone on the outside. How defensive is Scott going to go? Wow, that is incredible from Xavier, and that is huge for this point in the race as well. But Mark is already on the run up into turn 3. He's going around the outside and he's passed before the braking. Great move as well. And now you've got Gab also harrying. It's not been the best restart and not what Scott would have wanted at all. But Gab is going to get a better exit. However, he is on the curb. But he has got the run down to turn 4. Is he going to be able to see this out around the outside? Oh, he's already passed by the looks of it. But we're not getting the best camera angles to see this action, I'm not going to lie. But he hangs it around the outside and that is a great move. And he gets a better exit there. So Gab has now put himself right back in that fight as well.
Yeah, Scott would have definitely been hoping to hang on to the back of Simba, who would have been hoping dearly that Scott, in the opposite livery to him, would have been able to hold off Xavier, Mark, etc. Who's left the session? Oh, he's already out of the race.
Yeah, he's out of the race, but Xavier...
Simba would have been hoping desperately that Scott would have at least held on a couple of laps to give him a little bit of... a chance to build, and that's just not happened.
But Xavier is closing already on Simba. His tyres are really... Who's that for? I think that's Johnny Smooth by the looks of it.
Oh wow, look at
But we've got 3 cars. Hosman's out, but you've got Mark closing here. Xavier... Mark hangs back, Xavier goes around the outside and Xavier takes the lead, but now Mark's going to get an absolutely extraordinary exit, but Gav's right there as well. He's side by side with Mark. Yeah, we can have a 3 wide headed down here, but we've got Mark and Gav side by side. Gav goes to the inside, Mark's to the outside. Oh, Gav makes a bit of a lunge, but it's a great move. He's gone past Mark. Is he going to be able to see this out? He's got more grip, he keeps it running, but he sets himself up for the outside of turn 4. There's contact very slightly, there's a wheel bang, but Gav keeps it there, Mark's at the inside, and this can only end in tears surely. Oh, that is some amazing racing.
How did that not result in a crash?
I don't know.
Can I just say that's how you go side by side racing in F1.
That is how you do it properly.
I might have to retire from comms after that one. Wow.
I don't know about anyone else, but I need a personal bit of time to myself for that. That was...
I don't know about you, Chris, but I had brown stuff dripping down my leg there. Honestly, that was scary. No, but you all trust each other. I'm just thinking this is going to end in tears, this is going to end in tears, this is going to end in tears. Nope, okay, fair enough.
That was redonkulous.
But Mark again, he's harrying Simba, he's going for the inside line, Simba's sticking to his outside line. Is he going to be able to make the move down into turn 4? He is, and it's done, and Simba just simply does not have the grip to defend it anymore.
I put myself a little bit, couldn't get it turned.
Oh, but
yeah, it was opportunistic from Gav with that initial bit, and now I'm losing a lot of time to the leader, which is not good, because he won in the last championship race, and this will really close him up in the championship. Now I've got another challenger to power in me, which is Liz.
You have Liz is right in the back. He's got past Scott as well, and we know Liz has got good pace as well. He did show that in tier 3, so he's definitely, and he showed it again in qualifying as well. He was right up there. Obviously, he just had that unfortunate start on turn 1, but Gav is keeping the gap pretty at the moment to Saviour, so we'll see that. But Mark is going for another move. This time he wants to get it done nice and early. He's already passed before the braking zone even comes about, but Liz is also going for a move up the inside of Simba at the same time, and he backs out of it. But no, he's got much better exit. Simba is really struggling on those tyres now, but he's got Lurapel there as well now, closing with the DRS. Is he going to be able to see off Lurapel? Lurapel goes to the outside, he's going to back out of that, and Simba gets very close to the rear of Lysias there, but Lysias is still there. Now Mark's got to try and make some time up to the Banshee himself, and then hope that them two can drag each other towards Saviour. Oh, yellow flag in sector 2, is that Scott? Oh, it's so unfortunate for Scott, that's going to ruin his strategy completely.
That's just, I think, the result of his tyres being absolutely
he's gone again. His tyres are overheated very badly. He's gone into the next corner. That is such a shame for Mr. MRC-X himself. But Mark is going to have... Oh, Gav's had a massive moment at turn 1. It looks like his rear stepped out and he took way too much of the sausage curve. Is Mark going to be able to close enough here heading into turn 3? He's going to make the lunge into turn 3. He looks like he's very late on the brakes. He manages to keep it on track.
Lysias might get them both here.
He is. Lysias is also there for the run. But is Gav going to be... Gav's got the DRS as well, though. He's right there. Is he going to be able to make the move?
He's boxed in.
He is.
It's very late from Gav, but he has
it's very good. That's very good racing from all 3 of them there. So, that is...
Also, guys, please watch out. Behind is Lurapel, is the next car behind this trio. This is about to get just that little bit more exciting. Didn't think it was possible, but I think it is.
Yeah. So we have, can Mark close in on Saviour now? That is the question.
I think these guys are fighting that hard that they physically can't, because they're having to defend from each other. They're slowing each other down now.
That's the issue with DRS trains. I noticed it especially in tier 4 as well. There's always someone on your back, which then hinders you from catching someone else. That's the issue. And now obviously they've got the mightily quick Lurapel right there with them as well. So, what's happened with Gav?
Just up the inside. It looks like there was a bit of contact there.
But there's DRS, and now these two are going to be dragging each other all the way down to turn 4 again. They went side by side on the last lap. Gav has taken the inside line. Let's just go for the outside line. I actually prefer the outside line here personally, though. DRS Julian's out.
Julian's out.
Is there going to be another safety car?
I think he's actually in the pit lane. He's in the pits.
He is. I think he's retired in the pits by the looks of that.
He just sped in the pit lane and then retired, so...
Yeah, please try not to do that if you can help it. But I'll tell you something, the one person who is rubbing his hands to all this is Saviour. He's loving this.
Yeah, he's not extending his gap at all, but you can tell he's probably looking after the tyres, keeping the ERS charged up and avoiding any chaos. Literally bad exit from the final corner. Lurapel is up his inside.
He is, Lurapel, he's being patient.
He's playing the waiting game. I think he knows he can get them.
Oh, 3 seconds for Gav. That is...
He's got a run on him on the exit of turn 1. Gav did not have a good line there.
Yeah, Gav seems to be struggling a lot. I've noticed that on the exit of turn 1 at times
here.
Oh, there is a bit of a wheelback by the looks of it, but Gav gets the exit again. Gav's exit off there is very good, but he is going to be... But the good thing for Gav is he gets the slipstream. What's happened again? There's a yellow flag. Is that Johnny Smooth, I think?
Johnny Smooth is out of the race.
He's out of the session, and is that going to be another safety car? What's happened to Johnny Smooth? I think that's turn 1, isn't it? No, it's the run down to turn 3. It's where I have my little moment in tier 4. So,
Richard's around the outside of Gav. Is he going to make his stick?
Oh, this is very brave in the middle sector.
Laura now there. Laura going to take the
Laura
inside as well.
right there as well. There's wheelbang in between Gav and Laura. Oh, that is a very brave place to make a move.
He knows better than that.
I was going to say, I think Laura one thing he has got is a good racing head on him, so this is...
He does. He knows this is not over yet.
This is cracking racing, by the way.
It is. My heart can't take this. Anyway,
I'm not on board.
By the way, Mark is now closing a little bit on Saviour here, but Lysias is also right on the back of Mark, and Lysias he's gone for the outside. Mark is very good on the brakes into turn 3 there. Oh, there looked like there was a bit of contact between Gav and...
nearly hits Gav.
It looked like there was contact between Gav and Lysias there as well. I don't know if Gav will have any sort of wing damage.
No damage yet, but there's a lot
Mark, Lysias goes for the move round the outside into turn 4. Mark defends brilliantly.
Do you know what? It's when you're coming up to that turn 3 and all of a sudden you suddenly see the closing distances.
Yeah, Lysias has gone for a move round the outside.
This really does not want to back down.
He doesn't, and if he pulls that off, that's incredible. Wow, what a move from Lysias.
He's lever powers on the inside of Gav going to the second last corner. He's got nose ahead. I think he'll hold this one.
Yeah, Lysias. Yeah, Laura Power's looking very quick as well here.
Mark's gone wide in the second last quarter.
Oh, 3 seconds for Mark as well.
That's ruined my race, that one. Lysias is not fighting me for the tiers, so he's
he's just trying
to... Demi-Dad is out of the race.
This could change. That brings people back into play. Simba's just pitted. Simba's going to really lose out. He's just pitted for a set of soft tyres. So that's not great for him.
I'll be honest with you, if that safety car came one lap earlier, Mark would still be in second place and Gav would still be in third.
I don't think you should.
There's a bit of questionable overtaking contacts, but
there's a lot of wheel banging, but
yeah, there was a little bit, which but
I think sometimes, especially at a track like Austria, sometimes that happens. You know, it's like I know from tier, especially on turn 4, it's very easy to just sort of not turn in at the right time, and there's just a bit of wheel banging every now and then. But the racing in the middle sector,
people think they can overtake at any single corner. Anytime there's a corner, people try to overtake. That's the problem.
I agree with that. But Saviour's in the pits. He's going to be strapping on a set of soft tyres. I think we're going to be seeing most of the field here coming into the... What's happened to Gav? I just heard a scream.
I got on the curb coming through turn 9.
Well, you've not lost much there, to be fair, because everyone around you's pitting, so...
Nah, but I'll need to get a new front wing.
Oh, you hit the wall, okay. But where's Simba going to... I'll tell you something. Where is Simba on track? Because... Is he going to get out in front of a lot of these? How much is Simba going to get? He's not going to get out in front of Mark. He's not going to get out ahead of Saviour. But I think he could well... No, okay, he's not... Yeah, okay, he hasn't gained too much here. He's behind Energy Dan. Energy Dan has now put himself right back in the mix as well. He's going to be wanting to get... But I've just realised Melvin is now the Challenger tier leader and Lorapel is now the Elite tier leader, but they're both on medium tyres.
Everyone else has pitted for fresh tyres, apart from Scott, who was already on some softs.
But this also brings Scott back into play as well, which is good for him. So...
If I was Scott, I'd pit and put another set of softs on just to have that extra grip.
Yeah,
only lose 2 positions.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why Melbourne and Lorapel haven't. I guess sometimes it's good to have track. Like, I mean, if there's carnage unfolds behind them, then they've made the right decision, haven't they? But
there's a lap driver. If you wanted to lap drivers, and one of them is actually on AI mode. I can see further ahead. Unfortunately, that's the same person who did that in qualifying. I'm not going to say that's true. We'll discuss that afterwards.
There's one of them leading, but I think that's Control Delete. He's currently ahead of the leader as a, and then you've got John Boy right behind him. I think it's behind Lorapel, isn't it? Yeah. So you have got a few people in the way here by the looks of it. Neil's just picked up 3 seconds under the safety car. That's very unlucky.
Can I just go back whilst we've got a bit of a break, and whilst me and Mark and the Fishy Lion Shiwang have recovered from that?
I still haven't recovered. My heart's still beating very quickly, but yes.
I actually can't wait to watch it back on the stream, because it was precarious on board.
I couldn't keep up. Like, honestly, I was like, this person's got this way, this person's got it. It was mesmerising racing, honestly.
But we always say it, especially when it comes to stewards' decisions, right? Of going side-by-side racing and knowing when to give up and giving close respect and contact to fellow drivers.
Yeah.
That was prime example.
Yeah.
It was exactly that. I'll shadow that one and say the same. I think you're right with that. And for example, I don't know if what you saw on stream, there was a bit where you two were side by side, and yes, a lot of drivers would have taken advantage and had a lunge and caused a problem for the other drivers. I think I started to brake up into turn 3 at about the 150 metre board, just to stay out the way. Because what's the point?
Yeah, because if there's
in theory, that's the etiquette that we tried to do. People will say, well, it's not hard racing, or you're not a good driver enough for that. But it's just sensible because I have no damage. I am still in the race.
Yeah, sorry guys. I've just realised the game has allowed Control-Delete to overtake the safety car as a lap car.
Wow.
Well, it always would have done, because it never would have picked him up as the leader. So therefore it would always have done so.
Yeah, so I'm not sure why he was just... Yeah, okay, he's now gone past it, but is it going to make him... I think we're going to have one more lap of the safety car to try and let him catch up a little bit. The issue for Xavier is for Melvin is, he's got John Boy in between him and the Rappel. And a very quick Xavier behind him. Yes, Gav, sorry.
Yes, I have news in that I have just heard in my ear Jeff saying rain in less than 10 minutes.
So it might just be in the race.
No, I was going to say, I think that's going to be after the race, just about, because there's only, 7 laps to go. It's just over a minute per lap. But take the safety car, we might have a wet last lap, potentially. But I think it's very... Oh, can you imagine a wet last lap? Bailey, as if our hearts need to go anymore.
I want this.
I bet you do.
Oh.
You don't have to scream.
Back Mazo was behind me and Neil's now overtaken him. Okay.
I did notice that actually. Neil was... no, they are trading places.
I don't know what's going on here. That was behind me, because my Finnish friend with the Pussycats was behind me.
Yeah, now Neil's now let him... now gone back through. That's... Try to ignore anything the game tells you to do, because if you get a penalty, report it to the stewards and we will take a look.
Yeah.
Because the game often tells you some weird stuff under the safety car, so just ignore it would be my best piece of advice. John Boy's now gone past the safety car as well. So... Okay.
This is bizarre.
Yeah, like, he was actually behind Laura Pell as well, so...
This is very bizarre.
Yeah, they added something to the game that we didn't know about.
It's getting cloudy very quickly.
It is, I've just noticed that. I've just thought it's getting very dark. Lysias is taking a very aggressive light, but he's gone past.
Yeah,
he's pitted.
Why is Lysias pitted? Is it raining? It's raining.
He's gambling on a set of softs, isn't he?
It's raining. Why is it? No, he's putting soft tyres on.
It's not raining. It's not raining.
It looks as though it looks as though there's a few. It looked as though there was a few drops, but Lysias is in. But
Maybe
we are going to go to the
damage.
battle.
I reckon he's got wing damage.
There was no wing change either. He just went straight onto soft tyres.
Oh.
It was very strange. I don't know why, because he'd only just come in. But Savio's just made the move already up the inside of Melvin. Looks very clean. Melvin's picked up 3 seconds, but he's already under pressure now from Mark, who's closing on Melvin. He's gone to the outside. Is he going to be able to make it stick? Not quite. Oh, but Mark might get a better run. Is he going to be able to do the switchback? He is. What an exit from Mark. He's going to make the run down to turn 5. Well, turn 6, I should say, and he's already passed. That's an incredible move from Mark, and what an exit he got. How long is it going to take Xavier to get Lurapel though? Lurapel's going to be struggling on those tyres compared to Xavier on those brand new sets off. Stubine with 3 seconds of penalties now. Actually, let's have a look at the penalties, because that will be a deciding factor. Mark's got 3 seconds. Melvin's got 3 seconds. Energy Dan's up there. So at the minute, Energy Dan's actually... he could take 3 in a row here.
And he said he didn't like this track earlier to me.
Yeah, Energy Dan could take 3 in a row here, because Melvin's got 3 seconds. Melvin's still technically the leader, but I mean, Energy Dan's obviously well within that 3 seconds, so unless he gets a penalty, then yeah. But Laura Pell is still leading. Xavier does seem to struggle in a straight line, Chris, but he is closing as I say that. He's moved to the outside. Is he going to be able to make this stick round the outside? It's very tight. Oh, there's contact! I don't know if Saviour's got damage. I think he may actually do, because that was quite a whack on the side pods there to Lorapel. Yeah, I'd be very surprised. That was quite a hefty whack actually there. I'm not saying whose fault that was, because it didn't look like particularly anyone's. It just looked like there was a hit, and that is for sure. But because Mark is now closed, is Saviour going to come in the pits? Has he got damage? No, he's not. So obviously Saviour is okay to keep going as he is, and he's still closing on Lorapel. Is he going to try and make the move? Mark has got DRS. Did Saviour not? Oh wait, there's no DRS yet, is there? But
there will be.
Yeah, Saviour's had an awful exit. Mark's going to have to run down to turn 3.
Yeah.
He's closing. He's getting that slipstream, and he's moved to the outside. Lorapel's there, that's going to hinder Mark's braking chances, but Mark's got the outside line. Notoriously, that gets you the better exit. The issue is, though, Lorapel has kind of hindered it, but I think we could see 3 wide here. Yeah, he's blocked Saviour in. Saviour goes to Mark's outside. Mark takes the lead of the race. Lorapel defends.
Oh, Mark's gone wide.
Oh, Mark's gone wide. Lorapel made a bit. Saviour. Oh, that was very close racing between Lorapel and Saviour as well.
Lorapel took the lead back, which has helped Mark here, because obviously had Saviour got past Lorapel, Mark would have to repass Lorapel, and Saviour could have scampered.
I'm not sure what happened to Melvin, but he's dropped to quite a few places as well there.
Yeah, DRS was the victim of him, and then his tyres have just gone.
I don't know, I think Energy Dan looks like he's currently struggling as well, because... No, he's not. He's still on the same age tyres.
Over the back of him.
He is.
Oh,
what's happened to Gav?
Suvine nearly became one with Gav.
He is, and Gav makes a move up into turn 1. He takes a lot of contact between Suvine and Gav, and Gav's DNF'd. Oh, that was very tight into turn 1. I did. We caught that on stream. That is very unlucky. But Saviour has made the move into turn 1. Mark's also right there, though. He's harrying the back of Lorapel. He's closing. He's got to the outside, but it's 3 wide. Is Mark going to be able to make the move? He's very good on the brakes around the outside, but he just about. Saviour just about keeps in front, but Mark is right there, and he's right there with Saviour for this race win. The only issue for Mark is that 3-second penalty, but Lorapel's still extracting good grip out of those tyres.
He really is.
He's a big threat, to be fair. He has got some really good pace. I think it's just the like you mentioned earlier, guys. The DRS is big in operation out here, so I think that's what's hampered him a little bit. Well, I'll let you into a little secret once I go around this corner.
Oh, let's just watch you go around the corner. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to focus that I got a warning. I've had 3 warnings, which has incurred the penalty, and one was actually when the safety car came out, and it was because of people braking.
Yeah.
That I got a warning. So it's. I don't know. I'll speak to stewards about it, is what I would suggest.
Yeah, probably the best thing to do. But you are closing, heading down into turn 4, but he's not quite close enough on this lap. But Lorapel's still there. Lorapel's keeping them honest, though, with his pace. He's still in the DRS of Mark, so Lorapel will be waiting for any scraps. Oh, is there a moment for Stuvine?
Yeah, Stuvine ran wide coming out the bottom of turn 4. And...
Yeah, I mean, that's... Neil's made very good progress, to be fair. Like, it's a brilliant drive from him coming through from his little incident early on, and now he's up into 5th. Yeah.
I think safety cars have helped as well. I mean, Melvin's kind of going to be the victim, and all this is about to be mugged by about 3 drivers behind him, unfortunately.
Yeah, he is. And we've got Mark versus Saviour. What is it, part 35 now? Each lap, at least.
I think so. Something like that.
I think the sensible place is to try and make that move down to turn 4 if you can get your braking right, but it is getting very, very cloudy now. Are we going to see some of the wet stuff? I think I can see some drops. Yes, it's raining. Can we have some heavy rains? We've got a hectic last lap, please, God. But is Mark going to be able to make... The thing is, the last thing Mark wants is heavy rain and then DRS to be disabled. That would be possibly the worst thing that can happen, but if it does rain, I think Lorapel's going to really start to struggle on those 18-lap-old tyres.
I am just sitting on board Saviour's car at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not at all surprised. Who are you currently watching, Bailey?
I'm watching the Mark Saver fight. However, I know there is plenty going on down the field.
Yeah.
Back Meso and Melvin maybe could change. Melvin obviously on that very old tyre.
Yeah.
Back Meso, maybe make a move on him. That's the only other thing I'm thinking could change really. Steve Energy down and Simba's a bit close, but
Lorapel's really on the back of Mark as well here. So
He got a very good exit off
he
turn
has.
one.
But it is raining and it's starting to rain rather heavy here on the last lap. I mean, Saviour is good on the brakes. Mark's got the outside line that's very close between Mark and Lorapel.
Good drive though, I must admit, very good
But
drive.
he's got a very good exit on the run down to turn 4. Is he going to be able to make this move? No, he's not quite close
not
enough.
close
I
enough.
think Saviour is going to be... Oh, this is very close.
I'm literally watching you, Mark. I'm sitting watching you from the back end. I'm going, oh, every single corner.
Mark is on edge here, but...
Lorapel's gone round!
Oh, he's in the wall. He's got no front wing. I think that's the wet weather mixed with the old tyres. Oh, Energy Dad is cruising for a podium, but I think Stubart's right on the back of him now as well. Wow, that is. But Saviour comes across the line to win the Austrian Grand Prix with Mark in second. I think Energy Dad's gonna take the Challenger Tier title, but it's Stubart right there with it. And you've got Neil, and Simba goes up to 4th as well. That's third on the road. Very good recovery from Neil. Melvin into P3 for the Challenger Tier on his, I think it's his MRC-X debut as well.
it might be. Steve obviously takes second for the energy tier. Sorry, the Challenger tier.
Yeah.
Oh, Neil's got the 20-second glitch.
Yeah, can someone take a note of that so we can remove that at the end of the race, please? Just remind me in the stewarding. But wow, Chris, what an absolutely amazing race that was, battling plenty. That was
100%.
I mean,
I saw some crazy battles today. And
we
some
saw
fantastic
3
driving.
wide in the middle sector.
A couple of times as well.
Seriously, that was what maybe I'm going to say my favourite race that I've commentated on. That had everything.
I would say this is up there.
Yeah, that had everything.
Wow. That really did. It really did.
I mean, congratulations to Mark. Happy with P2, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, great battle with many drivers there tonight. That was fantastic. 1 or 2 little questionables, but that was still a fantastic race. Good battles with that. I made a few little mistakes. I think I could have potentially made that happen. But yeah, could probably like I said, I think I could have made it happen. But no, congratulations to Saviour. Absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, and of course,
points to make here, by the way. Energy Jan, 17th to 3rd.
Yeah, another incredible drive from him. Like, utterly ridiculous drive. Gab, obviously, as well. Commiserations to you on that little turn 1 incident.
It is what it is, right? See, at the end of the day, these things happen, and there was just I just enjoyed the race, and like to go side by side with Mark and Mark going through that middle sector. That to me was worth turning up.
Honestly, if anyone can get a screenshot of that moment, that was we've got the helicopter shot of that on stream of you 3 all going together into what turn is it? I think it's turn 7, and wow, my heart was in my mouth, and then the camera cuts away and none of you come around the corner, so I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? But no, I hope everyone enjoyed that race as much as I'm sure me, Chris, all the drivers, especially Mark and Gav, they definitely sound like they did. So if you want to tune into more MRC action, we are back Monday 7 PM and 8:45 for tier 2, which I believe is with Gav and myself this week. Correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and tier 1 will be Mark and we're not sure who yet, because I don't think Monster is available. And then obviously we are here Wednesdays as well, 7 o'clock and 8:45, and back next Friday 7:30 as always for more MRC-X. But for now, thank you all for watching. Thank you guys all for joining me, because I had a whale of a time as always. Chris as well, and you two for being my Gab Docs and DeRestas and Anthony Davidsons.
Thank you very much.
So
have a lovely evening, everyone.
Yeah, have a good evening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ding the bell. I will see you all.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
on Monday. Goodbye.